Okay, this video is gonna be about what is happening today in United States with the Black Lives Matter movement. This. Okay, it's like this. Is you have to understand is that it's a very, 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 very complicated subject to talk about. Because it's not only in United States, and this also happens daily in South America. Example like in Brazil, this kind of thing with police brutality against people in the favelas or Afro South American, like Africans in Brazil, and same time it happened in Caribbean. So all the old connection with this thing is like that's happening in Caribbean, in Brazil and United States are similar connected because of slavery, because of the trademark with slavery. Especially Brazil and Caribbean have a very, very big slave import because of sugar plantation, and much more like diamonds and elfenbein and rubber, and there's lots of history behind racism, and this is the reason why it's so hard to really talk about this kind of thing, is because you can just say like this, it's wrong, of course absolutely it's wrong what happened, but we have to understand how to fix it. We need to find a solution to the problem globally, not just in United States of America, but globally with this kind of thing. It's just not only just about the police, it's the whole thing. The whole thing with racism is the problem, not just the part of the police that killed George Floyd. It's not just that. That is the problem here. That is not the first time. It's not even close to the first time. It's like happened maybe, I don't know how many times it happened, so many times that it's insane that just right, even it should be, this thing should not this thing should be fixed for 10 years ago. Like this thing with racism should be fixed for 10 years ago. How can we even be here today when it's 2020? It should be fixed for 10 years or 12 years ago. What I mean with this is that we have to we really, really need to fix the problem right now. Not just to go around on the street and screaming Black Lives Matter and all this. We really need to fix. That is different. We need to fix it. Not just to put a bandage on the wound. We have to fix it. That is the thing I want to say is I support Black Lives Matter 100%, but I don't want to support something that's just gonna stay maybe 3 years and then everybody forget. We have to. Oh, it's complicated. It's really, you have to understand. It's like because of, I don't like, if people have suffered that have dark skin, brown skin, Native Americans, Native South Americans. Well, that is the problem. The problem here is that we talk about this kind of thing. We talk, and somebody said this and somebody said that, and everybody wants to stand up against this police and racism system. It's not happening around the world. It's not just in America. It's globally, and that is the thing. Is if something is that big scale. A big scale. How do we do that morphing is recognized? That happened. Example that it happened in Brazil in favelas, for example. You have to understand, it's daily people get shot there. Like black Afro Americans, black and brown. are shooting out the police, and other places too. Like example in Australia. So the thing here is not just about. Okay, you have to understand what I say next. It's not just about blacks in America. It's also about other people around the world. For example, as people in Australia, like Aboriginal in Australia, or Native Americans, or Native South Americans, that also get killed every day because they have different beliefs, a different skin color, or live in different way of life, different from the Europeans and is living in this place of these countries. And I really support Black Lives Matter, but I don't want something like this to be just about blacks. But we know that happens to so many other people, get suffered because of their beliefs and all the other thing. We have to understand, when you say Black Lives Matter, I really hope you mean every people are oppressed matter. It's not just about blacks. It's not just about that. That is the thing. You do not believe that just people in United States suffer. Like people suffer in many places in the world because they have different beliefs. They cannot go to school because some rule their country don't believe that women should go to school, or this kind of thing. There's many things that happens, and it's more complicated and just this thing. And I understand that Black Lives Matter don't just stand in America, they stand globally. I hope so. I really hope they stand globally. You have to be globally to fix the problem. You cannot just be one part in a country. So the thing, because of all this, is I think I don't know how to fix it, so there shouldn't be a problem. It's insane that you should not be scared to go out if you are Afro-American in the United States or in other places in the world. But this is insane that that thing still happens still today. This thing. But this is it's so complicated thing. But just example, just United States, America is, to really understand the system, it's very complicated. You know, with the slavery, the destruction of the Native Americans' homelands, and like the example, like how American white system treat, example, the Navajo, even after that Navajo helped the American in World War II against the Japanese. But there is so much. I don't know why the problem is still today. I don't know why is the problem. We have the internet. We have all the connection to all history at our fingertips, but we still have these kind of problems. Even if that is insane. I don't know why is the problem still today, and I don't know why people don't just. Some people don't just want to ignore history. I know some people just want to ignore it. But how do we change it globally? You have to understand. For example, if you say about